Like a lot of teams seemingly this week, Florida State narrowly escapes an upset bid from Boston College. 31-29 is the final score. Now, if you look at that number on paper, and also maybe if you were watching the game and you saw how it ended up playing out in the end, where Boston College had one final drive, they kind of climbed back into it. They took advantage of mistakes by Florida State. After all that happened in this game, it's easy to jump to the conclusion that Florida State was overhyped after the LSU win because of the way this game looks. And I'm here to say, very similar to what I said about Georgia in another video, I am not worried about Florida State. When you watch games like this, where you have an opponent that is significantly worse than the highly ranked team, and they play sloppy football, they play uncharacteristic football, they play different from what we've already seen on tape, and they show up clearly looking past an opponent, that's when we can say we're not worried. I watched this game, and a lot of what happened and the reason why this game got close at the end, it was close at halftime. They were playing around with them a little bit too much. Boston College is a very athletic quarterback who, in a trap game, in a game that you're looking completely past and you're thinking, oh, this Boston College team is the worst team in the conference. We're going to blow past them. We're going to beat the crap out of them. When you've got an athletic quarterback like that and you're not playing sound contain and you allow him to pick up long chunk gains when he's running the ball, when he's scrambling, that's how you keep a bad team alive in a football game. All the mistakes that they made are correctable. And I see them as just, again, an instance of them looking past a really bad opponent. Good teams will always have games like this on their schedule. Good teams will always have games where they beat the crap out of the teams, the really good opponents on their schedule, and then they'll play a bad opponent and they'll stoop down to their level. And it's happened from time to time under Mike Norvell. They've stooped down to bad opponents. Mike Norvell needs to do a better job of preparing his team for when they play bad teams. That Jacksonville State game a few years ago is a perfect example. I'm not worried, though. I think that the way that that team played, it is not going to carry over to when they play more difficult opponents in the ACC during the rest of the season. I'm not going to move them in my ranking. I'm going to keep them firmly at that number 3 spot. Comment below. Let me know what you think. If you disagree, agree, let me know in the comments. Make sure you check out Bet Online for all of your sports betting needs. For anything that I do betting related, I go on over to betonline.ag and I use promo code BELIEVE50. BetOnline has all of the latest updated odds for the NFL and college football seasons. Anything you need, whether it's futures, live in-game betting, no matter what, your football betting needs are met at BetOnline. And again, make sure you use that promo code BELIEVE50, BLEAV 50 to get a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.